I have a lot of stuff to show off. A lot of stuff. I'm getting a lot of stuff, and I have some just general park update stuff to talk about because since my last stream, which was last week, I think the day that I streamed last was the day that they announced everything. I'm pretty sure it was. So the news was still relatively fresh. And so now that several days have passed, we've gotten some further updates. And there's still some stuff that we still don't know because this whole reopening thing is just such a mystery. And it seems like they're still trying to figure things out as well. But I'm learning new things almost every day. So I have a lot of stuff to talk about in terms of that as well. So, but yeah, speaking of the parks being reopening, speaking of the parks reopening next week on July 1st, I am not going to go because right now, if you guys remember, annual passport holders like myself, we cannot go to the parks when they reopen whenever we please, like we normally can when there's not a worldwide pandemic going on. Instead, we have to enter a lottery, and if we win this lottery, I suppose we get to go when we want to, maybe. Again, the reason why I'm saying this in a skeptical tone is that they have not announced information about how this lottery works. And so that means I don't know when it starts. So I don't know when I can actually go back to the parks. I don't know what the lottery details entail in the sense of can you enter every day? Can you only enter once? If you get selected, can you only go once? Can you go multiple times? Can you go multiple times in a week? Multiple times in a month? I have no idea. Can you select the day that you go? Can you select the time that you, there's so many questions that I do not know the answer to. So I will not be going back to the parks on July 1st, sadly. But Manae, my good friend who I did a podcast with, she's actually going. She told me that it took her 3 hours to buy a ticket online. So on, I believe, Thursday, which was the 25th, they made tickets available to purchase for the reopening on July 1st. And as expected, I'm 100% not surprised. The servers got completely jammed and everyone was trying to buy tickets. And so it took her 3 hours in order to buy a ticket. So she's going to go on July 1st. So I'm happy for her. Although when she told me, there's a part of me that's that's really awesome that you're going, but do you really want to spend $80 to walk around? Because that's kind of all that you can really do. Well, I guess there's some rides that are open. So, but yeah, that's nutso. That's nutso. But I'm kind of jelly though. I am a little jelly. I do admit I do want to go back. Yes, so I told her to take pictures, and I will be sharing the pictures on Instagram. I've asked her to be a guest on the stream. She's a little, I think she's a little apprehensive about it. And, I mean, no offense to her. I love Manai. She's the best. But I think she can be a little shy sometimes, especially because a lot of times when you meet people who speak a foreign language and it's not their original language, they can sometimes be nervous to be put in situations where they have to kind of speak, and which is funny because Manai's English is actually really, really good. I mean, we did a podcast together, so I mean that kind of shows that. But I think I think it's a combination of that, and plus for her to do like something live like in her apartment. I think she's like she like lives with her husband, and so she was like a little concerned about like talking while he's there. I can ask her though, because we can do Skype on here. I can finagle it to where like we can have her come on, and I can even just do her audio too. Like if she doesn't want to like actually like appear on camera, we can just do her audio. But I'll ask her. I'll see if she wants to do it. But yeah, it would be cool to get like a like a recap, an update from her, like just to find out like what it was like, because I am just as curious as you guys to just to know um like what's it gonna be like, because it's gonna be different. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be different. How do I know this? Well, in our last stream, if you guys remember, I discovered while we were streaming that Bon Voyage, which is the huge gift shop that is on the pathway to Tokyo Disneyland, it reopened this past week, which is awesome because at that gift shop they sell a ton of park merch. However, not all park merch, but a ton of it. So I was able to get a ridiculous amount of merch, and I am so happy to report that all of my back orders of Mickey soap, which I don't want to tell you how many I had to buy, but let's just say a lot. I have shipped them all. I am completely done with my Mickey soap back orders, and those back orders were all the way back from like March. So yesterday I shipped them all out, and I won't tell you how many I shipped, but I will say that the first day that Bon Voyage opened, I literally carried 35 of them home, and I had two huge gift bags that I used to carry them, and it was so insanely heavy. Like, you have no idea how heavy it was, and I'm like walking at a snail's pace because I'm just like, but I managed to send them all out. I'm like so happy, like, because that backlog was just like a weight on my shoulders. Because I feel like every few days I would get an email from somebody. They're like, "Where's my order, man? It didn't ship." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, the parks are closed." But I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson now that like now if the parks end up closing again because of COVID, or there's any sort of delay, I'm immediately taking all park merch off my shop. Like, I'm just like, nope, it's all gone, because I don't want to go through that again. Because last time, like, you know, if you remember, when the parks closed in March, they said they were going to reopen like 2 weeks later. So at the time, I'm like, oh, it's 2 weeks. I'll just leave everything up because, you know, 2 weeks isn't that long. And then 2 weeks ended up becoming 4 months. So I learned my lesson. But I did go back to Bon Voyage this week. I went twice. And it feels really weird. It feels really weird to go back. Like, to hear the same music and like be in the gift shop. It is different. It's a lot different because, like I said, you have to reserve a time. And that's just so weird to me. It's so weird that this gift shop that's normally open to the public, anyone can go, and you usually don't have any problems getting in. You know, you just kind of walk in whenever you want, you get your stuff, and you get out. Now you have to go online, you have to reserve a time, and then you go during your allotted time, and they put you in a line, they temperature check you, you have to put on some hand sanitizer, and yeah, then you can go buy whatever you want, and then you can leave. So, but they do have some protective glass by the cashiers, so to make it so you're not like spitting your germs on the cast members. Although I will say that I don't want to say disappointed is probably not the word, but I was maybe a little surprised that the protective glass shields on the cashiers were not themed, which is weird. And I say that because at the Disney stores here in Japan, the protective plastic on the cashiers have Mickey characters on them. So they have like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Goofy, and Chip and Dale, I think. They basically have Mickey and Friends. So I kind of figured, hey, if the Disney store is kind of like theming their protective glass, I mean, the parks will as well. And they didn't. So I was a little kind of like, that's surprising. It could be, though, that it makes more sense for the Disney stores because there's not, like, it's a smaller space, whereas, like, the parks, there's so many there's so many, like, checkout counters, so maybe it's, like, too many. I don't know. Or maybe they just didn't want to do it. I don't know. Just thought that was interesting, something to point out. But yeah, Bon Voyage was pretty much the same. The only difference is they weren't selling any new merch, which it's not surprising because I will get into the whole new merch discussion in a bit. But yeah, it was just pretty much all old stuff, And like I said, I was able to get all the stuff that I needed, which makes me so happy that I'm pretty much ahead of all my park orders. There are a few straggler items that I still need to pick up. For instance, there were things that there were things that were supposed to get released literally when the parks closed. So I have to wait for those to actually go on sale for real because they're supposed to be on sale now. So I had like those and some Duffy items, which, as you guys I've told you guys a million times, I can't get Duffy items unless I go to Disney Sea. So I am still sorry, it's my humidifier. Can you hear that? Maybe I should turn that off. So I'm still waiting to hear about Duffy items and whether or not I can buy them because, like I mentioned in my update in my last stream, even though I can't go to the parks on July 1st, they are saying that I can buy merch through the park app, which is something that they were allowing everyone in Japan to do last week. But now that has since finished because the parks are now reopening. So they're going to continue to let people buy stuff on the park apps, but only if they are annual pass park holders like myself. Now the question still remains, does that mean I can buy Duffy merch? Because technically my passport is for both parks. So if there was no restrictions on me entering the parks, I can go to Disney Sea on July 1st if I wanted to, but I can't. So technically, you would think they would let me buy Duffy merch because I technically can go into Disney Sea. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. And hopefully I can buy stuff like popcorn buckets as well. I don't know if I can. I hope I can because I still have to buy some of those for some people. But we will have to wait and see. So yeah, all right. So I have a ton of stuff to show off, and I'm not even done talking about the park stuff. There's still more to talk about there. So I don't even know what to show off, guys. I don't even know. I got so much, but I don't know if I showed off the Toy Story ones, but I picked up some Mickey and Minnie Choco candies. Choco. Actually, this one's Ichigo. Ichigo strawberry. So that's Minnie. And this is Mickey. Mickey Choco. And I like the Mickey one better because, well, it's actually tough because they both have my favorite characters on there. But Mickey has Cheshire Cat on the Choco Biscuit. Cheshire Cat. He has Cheshire Cat. You got Cheshire Cat, adult Simba, and then two Mickeys. And then on the back, it looks like we have, wow, we have some Donaldo daisies, some balloons, and I'm reading the hiragana. Soroto tanoshii. Soruto? Oh, Soruto? Soruto tanoshii. Kumiawase. Omoshiroi. And so Minnie has Alice, Stitch, and Rapunzel. Alice-oo! And then we have like man, we have Mickey and Donaldo and Daisy, like totally just like making out, guys. I don't know, man. Is this safe for work? Should I be showing this? I don't know. But yeah, these are some kind of fun candies. Some delicious treats. I just like the packaging. I just think that they're fun. So we got some of those. What else? I got a sheet hook. Oh, and some coasters. Coasters. Hold up. Where is it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. We have a sheet hook. It has Mickey, and the sheet hook is kind of placed in a precarious position. So I don't think they really kind of thought about the best positioning for the hook itself. But what can you do? Oh my. Oh my. Yeah. Especially in the way that Mickey, his pose is probably not the best pose. And he's wearing like a jacket with like coattails, which also maybe not the best pose. But now the more that I look at this, the more that I think that maybe I should not send this to people. Anyways, on to the next item. Oh boy. So we also have some coasters. Some coasters. And we have different characters. We have Goofy. Wait. Goofy Costa. We have Pluto. And we have Chipotoderu. With their like shocked expressions. So these are really cute. These are cute little coasters. Paper coasters. With 4 different characters. And it's kind of cool to see the, I don't want to say lesser, kind of the like Mickey and Friends characters, the kind of, I would say like more overlooked Mickey and Friends characters. Because usually you would see Mickey, Donald, and Daisy. Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy. So to get Pluto and Goofy together is pretty cool. So those are some coasters. Coasters! All right. So I also got a ton of figures. There's a new figure line, and there is 8 figures in the figure line, which is a lot. It's a lot of figures, guys. Hold on. I have to get them all. I wasn't really prepared. I apologize. I should have been more prepared to do this, but I gotta find them all now. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I should have been prepared for this. So I got 4, so I need 4 more. Okay. Oh, there's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. Who else am I missing, guys? Ah, there we go. One more. All right, who am I missing? Who am I missing? Oh, okay. I know I'm missing. And where are you? Where are you, last person? Or animal? No, that's not it. No, not Cinderella. Okay. That took way too much time. Man, sorry guys. So, I have all these figures. Turning on my AC, it's like hot in here now. And they're all sports themed because I presume, again, that this is supposed to coincide with the Olympics that are not happening. So, let's go over all of the little figures we have. First, we have Mickey Told Minnie. Mickey Told Minnie! And they have some pom-poms. It looks like they're going to be some cheerleaders. Minnie is wearing like a kind of a cheerleader costume, and Mickey's just plain old Mickey with some pom-poms. Which it almost feels like they didn't put a lot of thought into Mickey. Because Minnie, they like gave her a special costume, they gave her some pom-poms, and with Mickey they're just kind of like, give him some pom-poms? Like, he's not wearing a special costume. Couldn't they give him like a like some other celebratory thing to hold? Like, you know those things that you spin, the party spinner or something? Couldn't they have given him like a blowhorn, you know, to like cheer? I just feel like it's a little lazy to give Mickey pom-poms as well. That is my opinion on that. Yes, a varsity jacket. There you go. Like, look, we're coming up with better ideas in like a couple seconds. Surely they could have come up with some better ideas, which is going to be interesting when you see the rest of these, because I feel like the rest of them are pretty cool. So the rest are Toy Story except for Mr. Poussin. Poussin playing baseball, which, of all the sports for Pooh to play, I don't know if baseball would be the one that I think he would play. I kind of see him playing, I don't know why, but I see him playing bowling. Because he's always like rolling, you know, like down hills and stuff, and like carrying the honey pot. The honey pot's kind of like a bowling ball. I don't know, I kind of see him playing bowling. That's just me. But he's playing baseball here. And the rest are Toy Story characters. We'll start off with Duckie and Bunny. And they're playing a ping pong match, or table tennis, however you want to call it. And they look intense. They look like they are very serious about this game that they're playing, and they're not messing around. They both want to win. This is a serious game. So I kind of like how they're not messing around. And then we have Woody and Buzz. I love how Buzz has he's holding the Luxo ball, kind of like a basketball or a football. And it's the Luxo ball. That's such a clever little touch. Which again makes me wonder why Mickey is so bland when they put the thought into making sure that Buzz is carrying the Luxo ball. And Woody is actually not doing anything sports related. I guess he's doing gymnastics. Is that what that's supposed to be? Like he's doing the what do you call it? The pommel horse or whatever, maybe. But I do like how his blocks are WD for Woody. So very cute. And then we have my favorite, the Toy Story alien who is surfing. Look at that, surfing. And this one is by far the most popular at the store. At the time that I went, they only had a few of these. So that means I was only able to get a few. And when I went back, they were all gone. So yeah, they're popular, man. So I was not able to get a lot of Toy Story aliens, but I got a few. So a few lucky people will be getting the Toy Story alien one. So those are some of those. Got some other stuff. Show off. I got Deborah's portrait magnets here. So as you can see here, they're different portrait magnets. And these are actually like they're bigger than I thought they would be. Like they're fairly sizable, and they're kind of heavy. Like they're a lot heavier than I thought. Like they're kind of thick, sizable magnets. Yeah. So got some magnets, and we also got. I sent out a bunch of pass cases yesterday, but I do have a Oswald pass case, Oswaldo, to show off. And I just noticed, this is the first time that I've noticed this, is that there's straps on his ears that the lanyard goes through. I've never noticed that. Interesting. How about that? And like all the pass cases, they open up, and you can put some small items inside. And the size of the pocket for the pass cases differs greatly depending on the character that you choose. So Oswald's pocket happens to be fairly big compared to most. Like for instance, Zero, the Nightmare Before Christmas ghost dog, his pocket's like really small, but some of them are quite large depending on the character that you choose. So, and they all have like designs on the lanyard itself and on the portion, the kind of protective border of the passport thingy. So this one has like a submarine and some flags, and I still don't know why there's a submarine. Do you guys know? Is there a reason why there's a submarine on the Oswald pass case? Like, does Oswald, like, does he ride a submarine or something? I don't know much about Oswald, so I always find it odd. I'm like, why is there a submarine on there? Huh. Someone tell me, man. If I'm wrong, tell me what's up. I don't know about no submarines. All right. So what else? What else to show off? Oh, I was also able to get the item that I sent a lot of people last year, and it's returned, which is a Mickey ice cream fan, which is perfect for the summer, especially right now because it's so hot outside. But yeah, it looks like the Mickey ice cream bar that you can buy in the parks, and it's a nice little fan. It's great. I like it. Woo! This feels good. I'm just gonna keep on doing this. This is probably really loud for you guys, but yeah, they also had. Well, I don't know. They had a mini one as well. So Minnie's fan is just strawberry ice cream. They had it last year, but I didn't see it at Bon Voyage. But that doesn't mean they still don't have it. It could just be that they're not selling it at Bon Voyage, but it's available elsewhere. So, but yeah, I picked up a few of these to send to people who like Mickey, because like I said, it's a nice fan, and it looks like it's just a fun item, especially for people who like the Disney foods. So what else do we got? I also picked up this Cherry Blossom Mickey and Minnie message card, which is super adorbs. And as you can see on here, we have Mickey and Minnie, but In the center, a cherry blossom has been cut out so you see them. And it says, looking up, I feel somewhat happy. Somewhat happy? What? Only somewhat? That's kind of negative. I feel somewhat happy. It's like, man, talk about glasses half full. It's like, it's not like, I'm looking up and I feel so happy. It's like more like, I'm looking up. I feel somewhat happy. Come on. Come on, Minnie. Feel happier. What is this? Anyways, so if you see here, you can write the message and you can maneuver the card so Mickey and Minnie show up in the cherry blossom silhouette. So it's very pretty, and this is like the type of kind of gift card that's nice because after it kind of like it has a dual purpose in the sense that you can, you know, show it off. You can write a message and give it to somebody, but afterwards you can still display the card itself, like on your desk or whatever, even after you've read the card. Because most gift cards, you just read it and then you chuck it. But this one you can keep and display. So it has more of a purpose. Okay, and the last things I have to show off are a bunch of hand creams. And I think I've shown these off, some of these off before. I don't think I've shown all of them. But we got a bunch of Princess Handle Cream. Handle Cream. Handle Cream. We have 4 of them. Elsa, Ariel, Belle, Rapunzel. Elsa, Ariel, Belle, Rapunzel. And they're all different. They have different. I don't say flavors. I guess kind of flavors. They all smell like different things. So Elsa is Shitorance. I don't know what that is. Shitoransu. We'll go back to that one. This is Peach. Peachy. So she's Peach. Peachy. Can't really smell that one. So, Aperol. Aperol? Is this Aperol? Aperol. I think this is like orange. I'm not sure. Maybe it's like apricot, maybe? Aperol. I don't know what Aperol is. Citrus? Oh, yeah, citrus. Yeah, it's citrus. So Elsa's citrus. I don't know what's Aperol. Aperol. Is it apricot, maybe? I don't know. And then Rapunzel is Uzuberry? Uzuberry? Let me look up the Bell one. Apple. Oh, apple. I'm an idiot. Apple. So this is apple. I'm so used to Ringo because like Ringo is apple in Japanese. So let's look at the what the Rapunzel one is. Oh, actually, I did that wrong. No, raspberry. Sorry. This is raspberry. I confused the katakana for a hiragana character. So we'll go over them again because I am completely dumb. So we have apple, so apple. Bell is apple hand cream. Ariel is peach hand cream. And then we have Rapunzel, which is raspberry. And then we have citrus with Elsa. Yeah, so those are the 4 hand creams that I had. And like, it looks like Ariel's like cap is kind of like not on all the way. It's like weird. I don't know. Okay, so that's pretty much. Oh, I have like, I guess one more thing to show off, I guess. Yeah, like I said, and then we have all of Deborah's secret magnets. Put everything back in my bag here. Put the fan. Am I gonna open one? Do you want me to open one? I can if you want. I mean, I guess we can. I'm not gonna open all of them because I don't want to. Sorry. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I'll open one. And they're kind of hard to open because they had this like little piece of tape at the top of the box, which is kind of hard to. There we go. Okay. So let's open one. As you can tell, like I wish I could peek, but they have this kind of protective plastic on, so it's kind of hard. But so if you remember from last time, I think the characters we have this could be, it could be Mickey, Minnie, Leonardo, Daisy, Chipotle, Goofy, Pluto, or my personal favorite, Clarisue. So I'm really hoping it's Clarisue. I want it to be Claris so bad. And if it is Claris, I'm going to steal it. You're not going to get it. I'm just kidding. And who do we got? Who do we got? Who do we got? And it's Pluto. It's Pluto. Pluto! But, not Claris. Oh well, what can you do? But yeah, this is like a huge magnet. Look at that. That's a humongous magnet. Yeah, this is like a pretty sizable magnet. Yeah. Do I have anything? I don't have anything metal to test it on. I don't. But yeah, so Deborah is going to at least get a Pluto magnet. And Pluto is trying to get out of the picture frame, but he is unsuccessful at the moment. But I will put Pluto back into his case. Yes. Yeah, so hopefully so you have a bunch of other ones. I just feel bad about denying you the excitement of opening them yourself. So as much as I like myself want to open them because I want to see if you got Claris, I don't want to deny that fun to you because it's so much fun to open these mystery things and be like, what do I get? What do I get? So I will let you have that fun. I will not deny that from you. But hopefully you will get you'll have to let us know when you receive them to tell us what you get. Show it off. And I sincerely hope you don't get any dupes. But as I said, like, because when I go to the store, I just kind of like I just take them off in the box. So I have no way of knowing. So hopefully you get 6 different ones. So we'll see. We'll see what happens when they arrive to you. And I should be sending them out. I'll send them out on Monday. And yeah, I think I have one more thing to show off too. You'll let us know. Thank you for letting us know what you get. I'm always excited. I love the mystery stuff. Whenever I send the mystery stuff, I always want to like. I'm like, I want to know what it is. Tell me. So I also have some extra mini heart ears that I picked up recently. And you can find these on my shop right now. And I'm doing these individually. So they have a red version and then they have a white version. Or you can get both. Sorry. They dropped them. You can actually get both of them together as a set if you want to get the white and the red. I personally like the red ones more, but that's just me. I don't know why it's like not on my head, right? Why is it not straight? I don't know. So shipping is like, it's so unpredictable right now. Technically, what Japan Post tells customers is it's 1 to 3 months. However, because of everything that's going on right now, there's no like way of knowing exactly how long, because it just seems like whenever things clear up. But technically, it's the estimated arrival time under normal circumstances is 1 to 3 months, although it could potentially be longer if COVID-19 is still harassing us by the time it arrives in America or wherever you live. Because, as you guys know, Disneyland postponed their reopening because COVID is still crushing California and it's absolutely destroying Florida right now. Like, last I read, there were like 8,000 cases in a single day. I think. I know at one point there was like 5,000. And to put it into context, in Tokyo, in a single day, the most cases we had was like 50 plus. So that is ludicrous. That it's like Tokyo, with the amount of people that live here, the number of cases we have is 50, whereas like the entire state of Florida is like 5,000 to 8,000, which, oh my God, that's crazy. So I don't know, man. It's like, I just hope that things things clear up, man, because that is nutso. But yeah, but these are back on my shop if you're interested in getting some mini heart ears, because they are quite adorbs, and I like them a lot. They're purty. So yeah. That is that's all of that stuff. We're done with the